saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why I shine, you're the reason why. I thought I caught your eyes, but love is blind. I thought I saw you smile.
The Chugach Mountain Range. Now the Chugach Mountain Range is named after the indigenous people that live in this region. Now the Chugach people speak Athabascan, and the Athabascan language dominates the interior of Alaska, and it goes all the way to Canada.
We are at Wildlife Conservation Center on the south of Anchorage. See this beautiful elks, reindeers, right behind me.
I believe they're caribou.
Oh, caribous! Caribous.
Horses.
And this is elk in Alaska. We have pretty big herd here. The conservation center is located 1 hour drive by car in southwest direction from Anchorage. Its mission is to preserve Alaska's wildlife through conservation, research, education, and quality animal care. You can see there moose, grizzly bears, bisons, reindeer, wolves, deer, and many other animals. Set on the shores of Turnagain Arm, surrounded by mountains and hanging glaciers, the center is the perfect setting to learn about Alaskan wildlife.
Hi everybody, my name's Bob. I'm a guide here with Pictours Alaska. This is an Alaskan moose. It's a yearling. It's about 1 season old, so it's roughly about a year and a half. It weighs about 1,000 pounds. It's losing its velvet off its antlers. Those antlers, it's losing the velvet. It's a natural thing every year. In a few months, those antlers will fall off in the dead of winter, and it'll just be sheared off, and it'll have soon a velvet scab will grow, and it's a little velvet scab, and as that cell grows, it'll grow that full antler.
Wow.
In a whole season before summer.
And this is a bear sleeping on a tree. Oh, he's moving a little bit right now. Continuing our wildlife tour, and we came to see a glacier, and I can actually touch glacier water. Let's see how it feels. Ah, it's pretty cold. But look how beautiful it is here. And we have a glacier right there. So this area is called Explore Glacier and Explore Ponds. It is raining, but the wilderness tour is quite exceptional.
She's actually clearing a spot in the gravel to drop eggs. That moves back with the current just ever so slightly and drop those eggs. The males behind her will see that and will pretty much fight to see who gets to inseminate those eggs. I've seen them recede quite a bit, but you know, guys, they rejuvenate, especially on a day like this. They're getting bigger. They're drinking all this moisture. They're getting bigger. They're not.
Do you see any signs of climate change in Alaska, and what are the most vivid signs that you can observe here?
Yes, there are signs. Now these glaciers have receded. They have receded, so we have seen global warming here in the sense of glaciers receding. But every season, after winter, when it snows 30 to 100 feet in this valley, I don't see the glaciers all winter long until spring is when I get to see them. Right. But that's when they show themselves. Apart
from glaciers receding, any other signs of global warming in Alaska in general?
Yes, the signs that I see is a shifting in our cycles. And what I mean by that is, you see, we're getting much more rain than we are snow. When I moved here 20 years ago, this would be snowflakes right now. But instead we have rain. And we get a lot of rain, more rain than I did when I first moved here 20 years. When I moved here 20 years, it snowed 11 feet that year, cumulative. Now, we're lucky if it gets 2 to 3 feet.
Do you see any sustainable practices to stop climate change here in Alaska? Like, any green initiatives?
The green initiatives are all practiced here. That's embedded in all of us in Alaska. That's from the Alaska natives who teach us, who live a traditional way of life, who respect Mother Nature.
Right.
Yes. So that's natural. That's why we're all here. People that relocate to Alaska is because they want that lifestyle. They respect Mother Nature.
Right. So we were trying to hunt the whales because we saw them while we were driving, but we didn't find them, unfortunately.
She's like suspending. She suspends
Alaska! So we are approaching very famous viewpoint location in Alaska called Beluga Point.
But a whole lot of beers and everything. It's a brew pub. Next after that, it's going to be Glacier Brew House.